Hey, I'm Anita.
And I'm Camila on Gen Y for the Express.
If you were in a situation where you had to perform CPR, would you know how to do it?
Today we're here at Firehall 6, where the fire department is going to teach us about the CPR program that they're promoting in high schools.
Let's go check it out. Every teen should know how and when to administer CPR. I'm here with Steve, a firefighter here at the Surrey Fire Department. So first of all, how did the program get started?
The program got started back in 1981. When the guys would go to calls, they would find that nothing was being done for the patient by the bystanders. So they thought a great way to get out and help the community was to get out and teach first aid skills in the community. So they started it back in 1981, and it's been going great ever since.
I'm here with Brian, who has a personal story as to why he's involved with the Surrey Firefighters CPR program. So Brian, tell us your story.
About 5 years ago, I was driving to work, and I witnessed an elderly man crash his car into a tree. He had had a heart attack. So I pulled over, and with the help of another person, we pulled him out of the vehicle and realized that he wasn't breathing and he had no pulse.
So what exactly goes on in the program?
Well, we teach through community education. We teach through high schools. You can pick up a course through community education. It's a 4-hour course, and we can teach you how to save a life.
I started mouth-to-mouth rescue breathing, and while the other gentleman did chest compressions, we worked on him doing CPR for about 6 to 7 minutes until the paramedics and fire department got there. They were actually able to get a pulse back.
So we always refer to the ABCs when we're doing our patient assessment. A stands for airway. So what we're going to do is we're going to open the airway of the patient, one hand in the forehead, 2 fingers in the corner of the jaw. We're going to lift the head back. Now we've done A, we move over to B, which is breathing. So we check for breathing by listening and feeling, looking to see if the chest is rising, listening to see if we can feel the breath on our cheek, and also if we can hear them for 10 seconds.
The gentleman, he was in a coma for about 9 days after, but he made a full recovery, and he lived for another 3 years. So it was quite an experience for me, obviously.
After 10 seconds, we find out the person's not breathing. We pinch the nose, we give them a breath. For about 2 seconds, it goes in. Once we get 1 breath in, we give them a second one. Now we've done A and B, we can move on to C. So we take 3 fingers, we got to check for circulation, slide them down the neck till we find the Adam's apple, pull just towards us in the little hollow there, and check for pulse and breathing again for 10 seconds.
Why do you think it's important for teens to know about CPR?
I think the most important reason is exactly what happened to me. I never realized, I never thought that I'd have to use it, but it just happened. No one ever thinks something's going to happen like that, where they have to jump in there and help out.
Anita, what do I do?
Step 1, ask the person, are you choking? Can you cough? Can you speak?
Are you choking? I know first aid. Can I help you?
Place 1 fist just above the belly button, other hand on top of that, and pull inward and upward. And don't forget to call 911.
I'm sure many people are wondering, how can they find out more information about this?
They can call 594-2000, or they can call the fire department non-emergency number, and that's 543-6700. At the very least, if you don't want to touch the patient, the one thing you can do is call 911 and get help, and that's the best thing that you can do for the patient.
Thanks. Well, I definitely plan on taking that course. We'd like to thank Brian and Steve for teaching us all about CPR. This is Anita.
And this is Camila signing out for Gen Y on the Express.
Gen Y is brought to you in part by Options, Services to Community Society.